Imetishia kuchukua hatua dhidi ya madaktari walio katika mgomo ambao bado hawajaweka saini zao kwenye mchakato wa kurudi kazini ambao serikali inasisitiza uliafikiwa baada ya mazungumzo na chama cha madaktari. Serikali ya kitaifa na zile za kaunti zimeshutumu chama hicho kwa kile wanachokiita udanganyifu katika ushiriki wao na kudumisha kwamba fedha zilizopo zilikuwa za kutosha kwa utekelezaji wa formula ya kurudi kazini. Gavana wa kaunti ya Kirinyaga na ambaye vilevile ndiye mwenyekiti wa kamati ya magavana Anne Mumbi Waiguru ameongeza kuwa hakuna mwanafunzi daktari ambaye alikuwa akipata shilingi 200,000 na mishahara yao ikapunguzwa, na kusema huu ni muhula mpya wa kandarasi kulingana na mahali walipo kama serikali ya kitaifa.
We wish to reiterate that all county-specific issues as raised by the union were adequately agreed upon. This is therefore simply unacceptable and have left the governments, the county governments and respective employers to deal with this long unwarranted strike as they deem fit within the HR policies and practices.
Government, through the ministry, we have received a total of 6.1 billion for settlement of the issues raised by the doctors. Follow up to the doctors' refusal to call off the strike, we have instructed our council to immediately move to court and file the status report as to what we had agreed to and initialed on as a return to work formula. Equally, we will be asking our council to appeal to the court to review the orders that had been issued initially so that we are allowed to take the necessary action to ensure that Kenyans continue to enjoy healthcare services.
All government workers from driver to cleaners to everybody will be converted to contracts. There is not going to be anybody permanent anymore. If you want to be permanent, show me that even on earth, your tenure is permanent. We are all on contract, even on this earth, we are all on contract.
I think the issue of the interns is not for county governments, but I would just like to say one thing that never seems to be very clear. This is a new term of contract. If, for example, you had hired an individual, let's say for the sake of analysis, let's say you had hired a driver at 80,000 shillings. And for some reason your income reduced, and now you can only afford a driver for 30,000 shillings. And you advertise and you say, I'm looking for a driver for 30,000. Your new driver, having read the terms of the contract being 30, cannot come and request for a payment of your previous driver because those two are not in relation. They are not related because it's not the same job. I think we need to communicate clearly that there is no intern who's in place who was earning 200 and then it was reduced. It is a new term of contract based on where we are at as counties, as national government. The counties on our side, we are ready to receive the interns who are willing to come and complete their training so that they can be certified, and then they get to the terms that have been agreed on, which I think are not in dispute. I just thought that I would clarify that because sometimes up country people think that salaries of doctors have been reduced. These are salaries of those who are still in school and who are just doing practicals, as we used to call them in our days. The internship is practical so that you can get your certificate. And for counties, we are willing and providing the facilities for them to continue getting the training for as long as they are willing to come and do the training.